All right, so the first thing that we're going to want to do is add the navigation bar. So if you remember right, we are starting off on the home page. At this point, I have not created what the customer is going to see because I have only created what the employee is going to see. You will be creating what the customer is going to see, so I leave that up to you. But right now we're going to be creating employee views. The first thing that we're going to do is show what the employee is going to see when they first log in. So we're going to start them off just on a blank page, but with the navigation bar. So I'm going to come into Components, and I'm going to grab navigation bar. Nope, not that. Oh, it has them all highlighted. That's funny. Okay, so I'm going to grab navigation bar, and I'm just going to line it up here. And where it says sign up, so they're just going to log in. They're not going to sign up, so I'm going to make sure that there is a login button here. I believe there's the login button in another wireframe, but we're just creating this from scratch right now because I don't know where exactly it is and I don't want to be jumping around right now. But there is a basic login. So there we go. The user's going, or the employee's going to show up here and they're going to log in. And so let's walk through the login process. So I am going to just go ahead and grab this whole thing. So I just copied and paste, or I'm just going to copy and paste it. I'm going to switch over to my artboard. So what I did just there was I highlighted everything on the page and I just pressed Command C. For Windows it'd be Control C, just to copy everything onto my clipboard so that when I grabbed my artboard I can just paste on whatever was in the last page. Whoops. Make sure you have the right artboard, and just so you know, the artboard size is 1920 by 1080. So there you go. Now I'm going to switch back over to my pointer and I'm going to just paste. And now what we're going to do is we're going to put in our login box. But before I do that, actually, I'm going to highlight everything on the page, and there's only that, so I really only have to highlight that. I'm going to make it an opacity of 30. And the reason why I'm doing this is, I don't know if I explained this in another video or not, probably I already did, but the reason why I'm doing this is to make sure that the background is not highlighted so that when the pop-up box appears, it is more, the user's attention becomes focused on that. It makes this then easier for the user to focus. So let's go ahead and grab a login form. Let's see, that's a form field, that's an edit form. Edit form, where's my login? I have a login somewhere. Alright, it doesn't look like I have a login. I thought I did. I will make sure that you have this as well. Anything that I use here though and that you want to use, if it's not already a component, you can just copy and paste it into the page like I just did. I grabbed it from another open wireframe that I have and I just pasted it in here. So here's our login, and the next step after we paste in the login, so the scenario starts on the home page, employee clicks login, so now employee sees that login pop up. Now the employee is going to enter their username and password. So I'm going to click on that. Oh, I should wait to copy that because I'm going to do again the trick that I just showed you. I'm going to copy that. I'm going to grab everything and I'm going to grab my artboard tool and I'm just going to make myself a new artboard, and I'm going to paste that, what I copied over here, down onto the artboard, and that way it's easy to just have everything be exactly the same as where it was. Then I'm going to now paste this information there. So let's zoom in a bit. I'm going to paste it in. All right, and it has this gray color, but I actually want it to have a black dark color just to be more distinguished from a form field label. I want it to feel like text that the user could see really well. So I've just made that black. All right, and now let me show you the next. Oh, that is not supposed to have two lines. Let me go edit that out. All right, now that we have this completed here, we're going to copy or grab everything in this form or in this artboard. We're going to create a new artboard. Let's see, there's 3 there. Let's come down here. We're going to grab a new artboard. I'm going to move this over here. And I'm just going to paste everything down. And now I have that form field already filled out. I don't have to refill it out. Now I'm going to grab this password. Now in real life this would probably not be able to be seen. You'd just see stars, and you could do that if you want. I'm just going to, I'm just going to paste that there. And make the fill black. All right, now I'm going to, what's the next step? So the next step is the employee clicks login, and then what do they see? They see a list of all their rooms and rates. And so what I'm going to do right now is we're going to jump into another video to create the rooms and rates section.